Yeah. Hey guys, Seth here with Rachel Rofe, and I just wanted to shoot a quick video because we're at the event here in North Carolina for the Warrior, Sam England, and Ryan McLeod's Warrior event. And I just wanted to ask Rachel real quick 3 limited questions on why she's actually attending the event and why she goes to other events. So, first thing, Rachel, is what is it? What was your first event, and what was your lasting impression from that event? What was your biggest takeaway from that first event?
My first event was actually one of my first events. I went to JB Alert in 2006, and I met a guy that I just loved. We became really good friends. We ended up becoming business partners. Later on, I lived with him in Rio de Janeiro for a while. It was just really cool. And we would have never connected the way we did had we not met in person and had that person-to-person interaction. It was just amazing.
So what was that first takeaway from the event in that, you know, when you left and went home, what was that like defining moment for you for having done the event that changed kind of how you looked at your career in marketing?
In marketing, I met so many different people. Like, I really, getting the connection with people and seeing how many people could support me and I could support them, it's like, wow, there's a huge network out here of people that can just, really, we can all help each other. It's amazing. And just seeing that face-to-face connection, it's so much more powerful than behind the computer. And I really realized that every time I need to make something happen, get to the next level, these events are really powerful for that.
Awesome. Now, I guess pretty much you've explained what your event, your first one did, but really why you keep going. So I guess the only other question I would have is, what would you recommend to the people who might be watching this that have not been to one yet and may have not even seen any success, but even if they've seen a little, what the difference would be to them to actually get off their ass and come to an actual event to meet the people like we're doing right now? What would you suggest?
Oh my gosh, going to events is so much more. When you're behind the computer, it's a little bit more anonymous. You can still get things done, but when you're actually talking to like-minded people and you're face-to-face with them, I mean, you feel their passion for it. You see how people are succeeding. You see real-life stories about it, and it's just so much more motivating. And you go home so charged up. You get this motivation you can't get from books or audiobooks or anything. So that's why I think they're really, really great to go to.
Okay, so one final thing, I guess, would be when somebody comes to an event, let's say some of the folks that are here see this when they get home. What is the first thing they should do? Because I know what my answer will be, but what would be the first thing you would recommend that they do when they get home after the event so they don't lose that momentum, that charge, that like, wow, powerful feeling they have from having been here?
Well, I like to take my main takeaways. I usually have like 1 to 3 main takeaways that I got from the event as far as like getting things done wise. Get those done right away, follow up with the people that you've met. I think you can leverage a lot of these connections, maybe make mastermind groups or just get accountability partners and keep that connection going as long as you can. Now you have the momentum, just run with it.
Well, taking action, I guess, is the biggest thing. It's like, don't go home and sit on it and just like, oh wow, great, I'll get to them next week, or I'll get a hold of them, you know, when I have time. Take action immediately so that, you know, you don't lose that momentum. Just when you get home, like you said, like, take that, make the list. Like, who did I meet? Who was really cool? What did I learn from this? Did I get a golden nugget from it? Oh, wow, great. Oh, I need to follow up with this. So make a list, literally go and just start taking action immediately, though. I mean, this is something, you guys, you know, if you're creating products, if you're doing affiliate marketing, you know the power of taking action, and you know, nothing happens until a sale is made. It's the same thing with networking. You know, while it's fresh in their mind, you'll want to get a hold of them and say, hey, it was so great to meet you. Even if you're not saying, oh, hey, let's do something together, or what can I, just, hey, how are you, man? It was great to meet you. I really had a great time talking to you, and you know, I look forward to talking to you again soon. Something as small as that keeps them fresh in their mind, and then you can follow up with them in a week or 2 weeks, but they've already heard from you. So I think that's pretty much what I guess my takeaway would be too. So Rachel, thank you so much. This is such a, I love my Rachel. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. We're going to do a few more of these for you guys so that you can get some different viewpoints from people.